Welcome to my channel. In this video, we'll continue our design of the result sheet. We stop at the stage where we have been able to automate all the formulas. This is what we have done so far. We have been able to automate all the formulas, the remarks. Let us match this one together. Let's match them together, merge and center. And center like that, yeah. Then this one, let us make them bold. This bold, bold, signature too bold, and this one too, it should be bold. So we're done with that. Now, this video now, what we're going to do, we're going to duplicate the results. But you should take note that unlike when we did the manual one, when you duplicate, that is the end. There's nothing else to do about it. But in this case, there's still a lot of work to be done after you have duplicated the sheet, because otherwise the result will still be connected to the result of Anthony. For example, in the template that we're using, we have Anthony Price, we have Glenn Irene, and Muhammad Sarah. So if we duplicate for Glenn, all the values for Anthony will still be carried to Glenn. So we have to adjust to change to the right result. So take note of that. So let us now start in NS. So the first thing we want to do is to duplicate this one. Control, that is right. Then you click on move and copy. Let me do it again. You right click on this, right click on move and copy, select copy and let it go to the end. Move to the end. So we have duplicated this. Now if you look at it, all these values, all the results that we have here, for example, Quran for Anthony. Let us change the name first. This one is the second name is Glenn Irene. Glenn Irene. That's for Glenn Irene. So we need to change the picture. Change the picture. Click on this side. Go to insert. Aha, there's something we have not done. Let us go back, because you have to do everything that is necessary so that by the time you are duplicating, you are not coming back to be repeating the same thing. So let us delete this one for now. Yes, delete. We'll come back to this place. We have not inserted the signature of the class teacher and the head teacher. So let us click on this part, go to insert, picture. Then for the class teacher, double click this to come here, so you can move it. You can press shift so that it be. And let us bring it down a little with the arrow key. Bring it down like that. Okay, it's okay like this. Now the signature of the head teacher, insert, picture, head teacher. Now move it with arrow key. It's too much. With arrow key, then bring it down a little. Yeah, it's okay like that. So we have the signature. Now, even before we even duplicate, there's something we need to do. We need to protect the sheet, because the sheet as it is now, any uncareful teacher can just come and delete any part of it. Once it is deleted, the person has deleted the formula. So it will create a problem. So let us undo now. So let us first of all protect the sheet. Before of all, select everything like this. Select everything like this. So you can right click, and click on format cell. You go to protection. Okay, it's on protection. Click on this, ensure that the lock is ticked. So you can okay everything. Now that we have done that, now let us reduce this size first. Let's leave it at, is it 10? What do we have here? 10. Okay, let it be 10 too. Let me select the two at once and change them to 10. Okay. Then we also need to change this color to green. The color of everything, let us select everything at once, so that anyone that is not in green color, so you click on this and click on green. Yeah. So now on this result sheet, the only area we want teachers to alterate is this place, number of time present in school of each of the students. The teacher will input here, but here the teacher should not be able to touch this. This one will be done by the administrator who will be managing the result. It is the administrator that will input all the names, the admission number of students in class, session. All this information will be done by the administrator, and by that time he will have unlocked the result sheet, and he too has to be very careful so that he doesn't delete anywhere where we have formulas that has been automated. So now the only place that we want the class teacher or the subject teacher to tamper with is on this result sheet, is just this place. That's the class teacher, number of times student present, and where he needs to write his comments. This place, this, and this. That's all. The administrator will input the resumption date for the term. So let us now protect them. So you now click on the one you want the teacher to touch. This one. You press Control. You press your Control. Click on this side. This, and this, and that will be all. So you now right click on them, right click and go to format again, format cell, protect. This time around you uncheck the lock, you will not lock those ones. So you now click on OK. So they are not protected. Now for example, if I put formula, when I attach formula to it, now you come to this place, then click on protect, click on review, then protect. You type the password you want to use. You type the password, you enter. It will prompt you to confirm the password. So I'll tap my password again, enter. Now if I click on this, for example, now delete, you see it cannot delete it. Or if I want to type anything on any of this place, I want to type something, it will tell me you cannot delete or alter anything there. But if I click on this one, I want to change this one to 120, enter, you can see it has changed to 120 instead of 130. So it has changed to what I want. Then I can type that Anthony is a wonderful pupil that listens attentively in class. So that is it. So the teacher is free to type on this one. If this line is not enough, he can continue typing on the next line. So that is that about protection. So let us now go to the continuation. Let me erase this one. Now let me unprotect so that I can work on it, because if the administrator need to work on it, he need to unprotect so that he will have access to all the cells on the sheet. So I'll protect with unprotect with the password again. I'll unprotect it. So I've unprotected it now, so I can do all that I want to do on it. Now the next thing I can now duplicate. I've done all the major work I need to do on this result sheet now. So what is next is to duplicate. So you right click on this, click on move and copy, create a copy, then move to the end like this. So it has created this one. Let me now change the name to Glen Irene. So I need to change the passports. Delete this one. Click on this point. Go to insert picture. Glen Irene. Where is Glen Irene? Glen. You click on it. That's our picture. So you go to the edge and you drag it to resize it. Just move it a little within the 14th row. That is it. Then you need to change the name here. You click on this place. You come here, select everything, and type the name. That's the name. You can change a date of birth. Whatever it is, let's say it is, our own is 3rd April 2014. So you change it there. Then you change our admission number. This one should be in bold. Let us make it bold. Yes. So you change all that is necessary for you to change. Now, I said earlier that the results, if you check for Irene here on our broadsheet, Irene in Quran she's called 8, 6, 7, and 45. Let's go to this place now. You can see that we have in Quran we have 7, 12, 4, and 34, which is the result for Anthony. Let us check it for Anthony. You can see that those are the values for Anthony. So you need to change it to all this line, and in order to do that, you have to change them one after the other. You have to change all these 4 columns from C to F. You have to change the value so that you come to this place. The sheet for Glenn is 9. That of Irene, that of Anthony is 8. So everything here, if you take note, everything here is 8. You can see it's ending. It will end with 8. Everything there ends with 8. Let's go to the next one too. It ends with 8. You can see it ends with 8. Everything there ends with 8. Now for the next sheet, it should end in 9. So you come to this place now. You click here, delete this one, and type 9. Enter. So that's how you continue. Delete this one, type 9, enter. You see, it may look a little bit cumbersome and stressful at the beginning, but once you are able to design the results, all the number of sheets, then you won't have any problem doing all this again. Anytime you want to do a particular design, you just copy the whole sheet, and all the different sheets on the file are already there. So you will not be doing them again and again. You are only going to go through the stress at the first time. Once you have done the stress for the first class, maybe you have 10 students in the class, or you have 15 students in the class, and you have done all the design for the class. All you need to do for other classes is just copy the file and change the names, change the name, change the picture, and maybe the admission number. So let us now continue with this one now. Just click on it. All this one in about 5-6 minutes you are done with one sheet. 9, enter. Click 9, enter. 9, enter. 9, enter. Delete 9, enter. Delete 9, enter. It usually takes about 5 minutes, maximum 6 minutes to do this. to do for one sheet. So that's how we'll do it. So that rule is done. I go to the next rule for the midterm. 9. That is it. It usually takes about 5 to 6 minutes for a result for a sheet. You have to be very careful so that you don't delete twice. You only need to delete only once. 9. That column is completed. Go to the next one. And it is because it is under training that is taking so much. Ordinarily, it shouldn't be more than 3 to 4 minutes to do for a sheet. So you have to be very careful. You have to be very, very careful here. And the last one, which is the exam. Click on it. Delete 9, enter. 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 By the time you start it, you become conversant with the keys, and it will be faster. It's only at the initial stage that may take you a little bit long to do that. Done with this. So this result is good to go now. If you go to the result of Irene now, for the Quran we have 86745. Let's go to the brush sheet. 86745. So it is now correct. Now let us duplicate for the next student, which is Muhammad Sarah. You right click on copy, select create a copy, let it go to the end like that. So you click on this, just right click to change the name. Muhammad Sarah. Sarah, just change the name here too. You come here, you click here like this. Muhammad Sarah. Then you change the admission number. You come here, you change the date of birth if it is different. I don't want to change it now, so I'll just leave it like that. Now, if you check the result of Muhammad Sarah, the picture, delete this one. then click on this place, go to insert picture, Muhammad Sarah, like this. Now you resize it, click on the corner and drag it upward. Like that. That's okay. So that is all you need to do there. So the next thing is to now check. If you check the results, it is still ending in 9, which means these results are the result of Glen Irene. They are Irene's results. So you need to change this one. The next sheet after 9 should be 10. So you click on it and you change everything there to 10. 10, enter. It's just 5 minutes. 10, enter. 10, enter. 10, enter. It won't take time. Once you are used to it, it won't take much time. So that's how you set up. I'm done with that column. The midterm now. Click. All you need to do. By the time you are able to complete the results in the first instance, all you need to be doing now is just little editing. Little editing. You don't need to spend a lot of money acquiring automated results. Once you are able to do this, you are good to go. It will only take you time for the first time. Yes, the third one, that is F2. 10, 10, 10. You have to be careful so that you don't delete more than what is required for you to delete. Very careful. It's not something that is so difficult. So that column and the last column, which is the exam. It doesn't really take much time. Take much time. Then so we are done. We are good to go. If you go and check the result now for Muhammad Sarah, we have 519,929. Muhammad Sarah 519,929. So it is correct now. So we are good to go. We have been able to create the result for first term. This is first term result for the three of them. Now to create result for second term, the first thing you need to do is to create the brush sheet for second term. You right click on the brush sheet, copy and move, create a copy, move to end like this. So you have created this one, so you change it to second term. Second term. Second term. So that's the second term brush sheet. Then you come to this place and change it to second term. Second term. So that is that. Now the next thing is to now begin to duplicate the results. In this case, you are going to repeat the process that you did for, okay, let me copy for Anthony first. Copy to the end, create a copy now. So that is what we have obtained this result now. You check this result now. It is still attached to first term. So you need to change all the, is either you go through the process that we went through to create that of result of Anthony in the first place. That is, you click on this one. Let us delete this value. Let us delete these values. Delete, so that our result is empty. So you have to create, let me remove this, change the name to second term. Type second. Now, so you have to, the reason why all the results are still showing here, you know, we have deleted the result here. We have deleted the result here, but in Anthony, the result are still showing because it is still seeing the first term result. Now, if you change this one now to, let me come here and change it to second term. Second, you see that it will give you 0. It's supposed to be 0. So instead of, if you say we should do it that way, it will take a lot of time. So rather, let us do it the first way we did for first term. So you click on this place. Now you type equal to, go to this, select this, enter. The next one, that's midterm, equal to, this time we are connecting it to second term, enter. It will be a little bit cumbersome at the beginning, I've said it, but at the end of the day, once you are able to do your design of your result, that's why every result at the initial stage is usually a little bit stressful. It takes a lot of time, but once you are able to design the result, at the end of the day, what you need to do is just to be copying and pasting. You'll be copying and pasting. You don't have any problem again. So it is at the initial sheet that is giving us this stress. So you go to second term now, click on F2, enter, like this. Click on F2. This one is exam, second term, enter, like that. So that is how you do till you complete this one. So I don't want to make the video to be too long, so try and work on this very well and duplicate for the other two students for the second term. In the result of in the video that we'll do next, we'll now prepare the third term results together. So do this one on your own and let me know how far you have gone in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching this video. By the time I come back in the next video, I will have completed all this one behind the scene and you see them. But do your own and let me know if you have any issue in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching this video. We'll meet in the next video.